So I'm back in my pullover.
Yeah, you are. You're back in
just
black.
A mess.
You're back in black.
I am back in black, and I'm not watching it, but I think your Metsies. I think whoever you're starting
we got a
hurler
matinee.
is
is
throwing a no into the fifth. Which is
you're not supposed to talk about it. Not supposed to talk about it.
Did I just screw it up?
You might have, but I believe. Are you one of those people that believes you can affect the outcome of sporting events? Because I absolutely am, and it's why sometimes I have to turn it off. Sometimes why I'm forced to watch like a 1-goal Stanley Cup playoff game is something that I feel I have to watch, even though they're excruciating. And I can dictate the outcome of the match. But anyway, so you can talk about it.
Listen, I hear you. If I were participating, in other words, if I were a player in the game, yes, my superstitions would be on high alert. But when I'm sitting on my couch, watching Los Mets or the Yankees, and some guy's got a no into the sixth, like me saying that, I don't think. But you get what I'm saying. Like if I were a participant, I ain't saying a word. If I'm a voyeur or a viewer, so it's a horse of a different color.
When you're sitting on your couch, you can yell at the TV set all you want, and unfortunately, if you're me, you still think that works.
I don't think we were 7 2/3 in. I think it was fifth inning, but you're right. I should have kept my mouth shut.
I think so.
All right. So on this day in 1975, the band that you deemed to be the most overrated band of all time released, I think it was their second album. I might be wrong.
Aerosmith.
Toys in the Attic. Great album. Now,
Toys in the Attic.
I say that's a great album. Walk This Way, Sweet Emotion.
By the way,
but the song that's sort of, go ahead.
Well, hold on. And I think I know where you're going. There's a song that references.
No. I wasn't going to go there.
I was not going to go there. But so related or not related to the song that references a measurement. The album before Toys in the Attic is,
I think it was Wings, right?
It was Rocks, right?
Rocks or Wings or I don't know. Actually, I should know. I don't.
No, I think it's Aerosmith. Rocks, I think, came out subsequent to Toys in the Attic. And the one before it was really the masterpiece. It was the one in between, I think, 73's release of just Aerosmith with Them in the Clouds featuring Dream On.
You know what? So there you go. So you're right. Rocks was the subsequent album in 76. Get Your Wings. So I was right.
Get Your Wings. And it's funny because I then somehow I superimposed their subsequent album under their own, and I thought of the 10-inch, and it's something about, I thought it was called Get Your Rocks Off, but I don't.
That's where your head is at.
I should stop talking.
No. But the song that I was thinking of, it's not that song.
Okay.
The song that I was thinking of on that album is Uncle Salty, and I thought of it because on the halftime report today, Jeremy Siegel was on it. And every time I see that dude, I get salty as hell. Like he does something to me where, I don't know.
I'll tell you what it is.
It gets me crusty.
He's a permabull. I mean, look, that guy's never seen a stock he didn't want to own, or a stock market, because he doesn't really pick stocks. Highly acclaimed and successful, and definitely a very credible guy in the market. I want to be careful about what I say, but I do think the guy's borders on. He wakes up bullish. So
yeah, maybe I think that's what it is. And he just frosts me, as they say. But listen, but meanwhile he's been right to be. So it's hard. That may make me even more salty.
Well, one of the things that I've noticed on Fast Money over the years is that we have guys that come on the show that are either short sellers or guys that are truly fundamentalists. And they get Uncle Salty on us because they feel like there's just no way to place what is a smart, cynical view, which often those are often the smartest guys in finance and in portfolio management. It's the guys that are thinking about what's going to go wrong, and the guys that are pointing out the elements of the fundamental story, especially the bottom up story that is structurally broken. But I mean, look at GameStop today, and look at AMC, and I'm walking to go see, walking my kids to the Apple store yesterday because my daughter's new MacBook like vaporized. But we had to pass the AMC, and my little guy saw the Godzilla versus King Kong sign, and I said to him, "Pal, I don't know how to break this to you. I think they're going out of business." He got very misty because he's a 7-year-old who wants to be in the theater. And frankly, you know, let's not count AMC out, but GameStop, the absurdity is, I think Mr. Chewy Cohen is now, you know, I think like he and the GameStoppers have actually kind of won. Because companies, like, it's holding these irrational gains, and it's holding on to that with a fresh round of cash and in a secondary at levels that, while higher, still makes it look like a heroic move by management team. And if you're Uncle Salty, you're saltier than ever right now, man. So
yeah, you're right. And you know what's amazing? Just as you mentioned GameStop, and you know, again, I don't know if this is coinkydink or not, but your picture went out. Oh, and you know, we were talking about the police yesterday, and we were talking about spirits in the material world. Well, now there's clearly a ghost in the machine, dude, because you said GameStop, your picture went out. And we probably should leave it there, because now I'm scared something's going on.
We should leave it there. I think, by the way, top bands from Boston. I think you can't forget about the Jay Giles band, and obviously the self-titled band Boston. But I think there's some other ones, and I bet there's some people in the Northeast that from Cape Cod that have a view on this. On the way out, Run DMC saved Aerosmith's career in 1986. The hip hop version of Walk This Way absolutely saved these guys, and then gave us a string of some of the worst pop songs that came out in the late 80s. I'm sorry, Guy, that's defensive listening.
I'll talk to you later.
Later.